Have a warm welcome to Whisky.com, where fine spirits meet. Today we have a bottle which is exclusive to Whisky.de, so it's not available somewhere else. Unfortunately, we do not deliver to every place on the world. And this is a Bruichladdich Micro-Provenance single cask number 2651. It's 14 years of age. It's distilled in 2010 and bottled in 2025. It's 55.8 ABV and costs a price of 148.50 euros here in Central Europe. It's uncolored, unchill filtered, and it might be a few euros more in your particular country due to alcohol taxes. Bruichladdich is a company which was, in very old times, was part of the Jim Beam operations. Then it was sold to a group of individuals which brought the distillery up and running, and then it was sold for close to $100 million US. And in that time, there had been a lot of different bottlings, cask experiments, and after the sale of this distillery to, I think it's Remy Cointreau, yes, it is. And then the amount of different bottles reduced a lot because that big company wasn't able to have 100 SKUs in their portfolio. It wasn't possible at all. So they reduced the number of bottles. And with the time, customers asked and wanted to have more different bottlings. And so they provided now these Micro-Provenance single casks. It's a single cask, just a single cask. It's a first fill ex-bourbon cask, and the outturn had been 229 bottles. It was distilled on the 1st of October 2010 and was bottled on March 31st, 2025. And there is a marking about the barley type. It's Publican Oxbridge barley. So this is all we know. We know that Bruichladdich is producing unpeated whiskey, unsmoky whiskey, and keeps track of the barley. They have a lot of local barley they use, and the rest we have to figure out. Very good cork. Fruity. Very fruity. So it's 14 years of age in a first fill ex-bourbon barrel. That means there is a lot of potential for vanilla, caramel, and all those aromas coming from ex-bourbon cask, particularly first fill ex-bourbon cask. And Bruichladdich has relatively small stills where an intense whiskey is produced, and the local barley and the focus on barley leads to a more fruity spirit or raw whiskey, which then matures in those casks. Yeah, it's very full, very intense, and be careful, it's 55.8, so I do have to add water later on. There's a fruity note in it. It's not that fresh green apple style, not that citrus notes. It's a little bit sweeter, more juicy. Orange instead of citrus. Pears instead of apples, and barley all over, vanilla, not so much caramel. Yeah, and there is this cooling alcohol note in it. therefore you have to dilute it a little bit just to come down below 50. Here we go. Marks on the glass. Yeah. More vanilla and a little caramel. Starting oakiness, 14 years from a fresh cask. Well, delivers oak. A little spiciness. It's a gentle, pleasant, fruity note. Cheers. Massive, full, yeah, more oakiness, light tannins showing through. Still too much alcohol in it. It had been 50, I think. Yeah, turning a little bit cloudy. That's unchill filtered. If you dilute, the substances show through and show a little haziness. Yeah, a lot friendlier now. Not that intense, not that pressing on your tongue. Gentle, friendly, a little bit of oiliness, and a friendly, elegant, light, spicy aftertaste coming from the oak. Yeah. So this one is quite balanced from the nose over the taste to the aftertaste. This is not a whiskey delivering more in the end or more in the beginning. No, it's just elegant all over. And the cask is present, even being only an American ex-bourbon cask, first fill, and no sherry cask, wine cask, rum cask in it. It's a original whiskey from Islay, which shows the style behind all those smokiness, because it's not smoky at all. Yeah, now more intensity on the nose. You have swallowed it. Now the brain says you have swallowed it. You're still living. It might be good. There had been a professor experimenting with these effects in Germany. I think it was in Dresden. That everything you swallowed tastes in the second time better than the first time. If you spit it out, your brain says it hadn't been good. Yeah. Therefore, always taste twice. So this is an exclusive for Whisky.de. There are other Micro-Provenance single cask out on the market. They will be different because every cask is its own, has its individual place of maturation, cask type, wood species. All is oak, but grown on the north slope, grown on the south slope. So difference between cask and cask. That's it for today. Catch you next time.